Hey, so breaking news tonight, my cat socket is back. Woo! So now, which is the topic that you want to address? Is it something about how much that this painting cost, or how much that this painting cost, or is it about another part of the alien thingy? I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but whatever. Um, yeah, my cat is back, so it's like it's cool. Um, Socket is back. They keep targeting my skin here these days, and they put a filter so that it looks like I have wrinkles, but actually I don't. So just imagine that I don't have wrinkles because I can live until the end of time. I have actually no clue how long I can live, because if I can survive poison and shit, it means that I have to live long. Like if I have to govern all the what's going on there, it means that I have to live long enough to discover enough of it, right? Otherwise, it defies a bit the purpose. So I suspect that I suspect I I can live very long. I don't know how long. It's like more than 100 years for sure. That is for sure. It seems like a no-brainer. 100 years is like, but I don't know, a millennia, 2, 300 million years. I don't know. So that's a long ride. It's like 8 months ago. It can feel like it was ages ago, like a lifetime ago already. So if I go through this my entire life, I hope not. But I feel like it's gonna be intense. So yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. The cat is back. It's cool. Um, girl, what the fuck? It's like the threats that just came out today. It's like, okay, it's all set up, you know. It's all set up, just moving forward steadily. At the yeah, I didn't write about it at the TV. Like in one last video, I said that they are suffocating, right? And then at the TV, I saw like in the news, I saw someone who died. Actually, it's not that funny, but he's gone to the doctor because he had suffocating. He suffocated, and after that it was like a train accident. Like the guy died. He's gone to the doctor, but he died still. And then it was something about like was something before about as well, something that I said. I'm speaking very slow right now because I don't want people to hear what I say. It's like there is someone here. Hey John, how are you? Oh yeah, I'm good. Sorry. No, you're not Satan. No. I would know it otherwise. What do you think? I would say such a thing. Oh no, it's not because of the last time again. John, don't talk to me like this. No, of course not. John is funny. I'm sorry. There is no John. I made it up. But John is real. Okay? You don't discuss what I see or what I don't see, okay? um so what was I talking about? It was about the suffocating. So yeah, he was 26, I think, and yeah, just dead. Goodbye. Or 24, dead. We don't know his last name, but everybody knows that it's like someone who's done shit, and the family too. And it's like goodbye. You know what happens. He didn't stop. Now it's like we don't care, and it's in the news. Everybody knows. Everybody knows what is expecting, what is ahead of them. So yeah, and the craziest in all this is just that I am saying this like casually. Like if you watch the videos, one of the videos, I don't know which one, it's like it's really like casual, right? It's really like nicely embedded in my speech. It just makes sense. It's like it's the type of examples that you use all the time when you talk about like anxiety, for instance, right? It's like it feels like suffocating. That your shorted breath, that your breath is short, and so on. You're not abandoning your breath. Perhaps you want to abandon your breath, whatever. That's a track of mine about abandoning my breath. Track of mine. It's like nothing is weaponized and organized and engineered. It's like I see embedded threats in what I wrote 7 years ago or something like that. And it's like shit. So you understand better why I am like, is it my life? Like, am I living my life right now? This is why it feels a bit no, John. Oh, stop talking. This is why there is no John. I'm not lying. There is no John. I can show you. You don't believe me. Fuck you. Look, there is no John. I'm gonna show you. It's not John. There is no John. Okay? What the fuck? Why don't you believe me? So yeah. Hey, leave my skin alone. My skin is perfect. I am perfect. Yeah, so this is why the mind control and so on. I'm like, yo. But at the same time, when it works well for you, the mind control, you're like, perhaps I don't want to drop it. But it sounds like insane. But perhaps there is always some mind control and frequency control of some sort. I don't know. But that I would need to talk about it with them. I would need to talk about it with them to see what's up with other civilizations. Because for now I don't have much. It's like I have the example of humanity, and I have information that they broadcast to me at specific time. But for me, it only feels that there is something that might be coming from them, or that might be coming from somebody else, from from the agencies and so on. It's like I'm just doing what I do. You know what I mean? And so it's like it feels like I'm living, but if it's just following a trail of pre-constructed things, pre-constructed actions, engineered actions, so that everything would move flawlessly according to a plan. It's on an agenda. It seems like I had this feeling for a long time, like I am born and therefore I have no other choice but to leave. So there is no John, but I do see like little glitches. It's a bit different today. It's subtle. Like those ones could look like it's flies just passing by. Like they like to do this to, I guess the intelligence world has learned a lot from them, but they like to remain in a zone of possible deniability, of possible misinterpretation, a zone where you at some point need to choose, to believe that it is them, aliens, or that it's not. You know, it's as if it was a question of choice. So now I see an insect, you know, which has the ability to cover it up. And then I'm like, oh, so perhaps that was an insect, right? Because there is the intelligence world also like working that way like this. But the thing is that I've seen the glitch, and then all around I've seen nothing. Whereas this insect, I would have spotted still around, you know. And then it's all a question of like it's an introspective question. I've seen again here, and there is nothing around. So then, you know, like it's all like a game of introspection. It's like, do you trust your vision or not? Do you know how to investigate your experience or not? And this is the game of Stalk Yourself, right? And now, like you see, like the insect that's here. So then it's the game of stalking yourself, right? It's like, how much do I trust my vision, and how far can I go in questioning this vision, in investigating this vision to understand what's going on there. Like, am I feeling what I'm feeling? How do I feel it? You know, is that feeling like the same as the one time before, right? You know, like, do I feel as sad as I was before? Do I feel the same texture of sadness somehow? Do I feel like the same intensity of sadness? Is it some sadness, like which type of sadness it is? Where do I feel the sadness? Is it blended with some other emotions? You know, like what is it linked to? OMG. There is there was a massive spider there. So perhaps they want me to freak out about the spider. Okay. Where did you pick up that spider from? I've never seen spiders that big. Is it someone who put it around the house? They might have put a spider around, and then they can direct it with the tech. So I don't know. It was a spider, like quite big. Eh? Was it like this? I think. Perhaps yes, like a spider big like this. So I'm not really scared of spiders. I'm not really scared of insects. I just don't. It's like, for me, it's like more fear of the unknown. You know, this is more linked to this. Like that has been challenged quite a bit. So now it's a bit like, oh, it's here. Stop. Next, you know. As well, I have been triggered in so much fear that right now it's just like, it's a feeling. That's what it is. It's like, for instance, with the cat passing by here. It's like I heard the cat, and then when I saw the cat, I was like, shit, the cat. But I know that this is triggered. You know, like was really slight this time, but like they worked so that I would really feel as if like it was like panicking fear so many times, and like real like anxiety. So now everything feels a bit more like, if I were to feel real fear, or if I were to feel real anxiety, I think I'd be like, just, this is okay. This is not much. This is just a feeling, you know? This is what it does to you to be pushed to so many extremes like this. So they told me to talk about UAPs. They told me to talk about UAPs. I have an input of talking languages right now. I don't know. And so I told you yesterday about the planes. And they showed me this again, the planes. So this time was a plane, no sound, nothing. But this time the plane was really like passing by like on top of me. And then this time I saw the plane and I was like, and I saw again the blink. And then like tonight they felt like, yes, it felt like they were like, yeah, that's good. We're in contact, it's good. It felt like they felt more relaxed. And they were like, yeah, we are good. We are good. Now you are talking to us. It's good. You're in contact with us. Now we are good. I think they were mad because I was not being enough in contact with them, not seeking contact enough. I think this is what was happening, and because I was not talking enough about them, while I am the reference on the topic right now for humanity. It's like I am the specialist on the matter, although it seems that other people know more than me for now. You know what I mean? It's like, but I am bound to be the reference, like the first, like the the person you go to talk with, to know more about alien civilizations and the way they work, the way they see the world. It's like I have been providing you already some insights, like those beings just being all the time in the know. In the know, it's like not having to communicate because this is just what is. Anyway, you remember what I mean, what it is. Otherwise, I will tell you again. It's like I assume that you follow thoroughly everything I say, because of how many people have been doing this. But you might not, because you might have a life, which is good. Congratulations. Thank you for having a life, for having your own life. It's amazing. You go you. So yeah, they're just like in a state for those catching up right now. Those aliens are just, and I think we're gonna change the word aliens because of what happened. Like, how could we call them? The rebels, the Gurvel. Sorry, because it's about the magic and so on, like putting our names in everything. So they're gonna be the Gurvel. We're gonna call them the Gurvel. So the Gurvel, the Gullivels. So the Gullivels in the sky. It's not aliens. It's the Gullivels. The Gullivels. It sounds silly. It sounds so silly. Well, perhaps I should put a new word, impose a new word. I'm gonna dictate language in every languages now. I am the reference on the Gullivels, so they are the Gullivels right now, and that's it. Point. We talk about the Gullivels. But actually, that'd be good to talk about the Gullivels. I don't know. Perhaps I should talk. I should talk about them like this, the Gullivels, because like this is just like a blank, a clean slate, right? It's a clean slate, and no, I'm like no. Oh, I don't want spice. No, the Gullivels. So perhaps I should call them the Gullivels, right? Why not? That'd be cool. Or I am prompted in a paranoia. So I'm furious about the spider now. Because the spider is doing like, and then there are like some little noise. It's like this is how you can do. There's a mass of information, and then you take, for instance, the sound, and every time there is the sound from this mass of information that is spread somewhere, it reminds you of the rest, right? It reminds you of the rest, and so then you can link a new memory on it. Like for instance, our emotion, and here it's like being prompt someone with the emotion, and here it's like fear. It doesn't need to be rational, it just needs to be present. And then I heard like a bit like of a, and with the prompt of the paranoia about the spider. And if you are scared of spiders, then like all the imagery of the spiders and so on that you have developed in your mind, then the sound just recall the entire thing, right? Instead of just the isolated moment when it happened. when I heard the sound. Do you understand what I mean right now? Because I am not going in one dimensional explanation at all. I am going like from a concrete example to an abstract example, and all of a sudden I just blended everything back together without without holding the line of one step at a time of explanation. Okay, whatever. I hope you understand. Otherwise, it's I know you can understand. It's like my mind is a bit like right now, so I don't want to make the effort of going back there. So yeah, the la, la, la. Sorry, the plane. So I told you about the plane, and before so I'm gonna finish. So I'm gonna come back to the plane, but like I told you about those beings, the imprints that I had about those beings. It feels like they are like thin, like very much like this, but like thin and living in some dimensional planes that is quite empty. The pinks, they are like orangey, looking like very thin. I have doubts now. It's like they are looking like grays, but they are not grays. It's like a bird thing. It's a bit of a blur. But it felt like they were in a dimension that was orange and pink. Somehow, like yesterday, I saw them in the dimension that was orange and pink, or a space that was orange and pink, and that the information was just like coming to them all the time. Like they just live through the information, and it's just what is all the time. And so to communicate, then it's like they don't have to think about the thing. It's like when they receive the information, they immediately, or something else, like, or an action, or into an action. You know what I mean? It's like everything is kind of immediate somehow. And this is how they communicate, just by being. Just by being and receiving the information and acting upon the information automatically. So it feels like there is a type of, it's like they are aware of their sense of self as an interactive medium with their environment. Yeah. But then it doesn't feel like there is much more of sense of me. It's much more what is. You know, like even individuality. It's much more of belonging to the what is. Here, airplane again. So to come back to, now that this is set up, to come back to the airplane. So they showed me an airplane again. Silent, no sound at all. Just saying like. And honestly, it feels good. That is so satisfying. It's like, oh, just smooth. It feels smooth. It feels like in harmony. It feels like it's harmonical. feels like it's in phase with the rest of the environment. So the plane was there, and then they increased the contrast. It's like the plane was silent. It's like almost on top of me, and then was like the sound. And it was as if the source of sound was going faster than the plane itself to then catch up and be in phase with the plane from afar, but like still from afar. So yeah, it was this, and then like the stars still nodding like this, the blink. Today I have seen like some type of glitches, but the thing is that I have denied this communication to some extent. You might say that it's stupid, but it's just because of the doubt that it might be something that's manipulated from the enemy, from the person who wants to kill me, whereas they actually don't want this type of information out, so they wouldn't fabricate anything on the meta. They just don't want it out. They don't want anybody to talk about it. So why would they fabricate a space that mimic the communication of aliens, of Gullivers? Why would they talk about Gullivers? I don't want to. I don't want to talk about this about Gullivers. How can I Lihivels. Lihivels, it sounds better, right? Lihivels. Some Lihivels, and it's close to aliens. Lihivels, so it's less confusing. And it's more like hairy, right? Airy, sorry. It's more like hairy. It's more like hairy. Like Gullivers. Lihivels, sorry. Lihivels. Oh, but then it's like evil. Shit. Liverlees. The Liverlees. The Liverlees. Oh my God, that sounds silly. It's like the more you talk, the more you say it, the less silly it sounds. That's for sure. But like out of the blue, like this, it sounds like lila lula lula lila la lulu lulu lulu. So it's a bit like it's not what we want to, the ID that we want, right? This is complex to invent a new word. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna give it some thoughts, and then I come back to you. Perhaps I'm gonna open a sheet where it's gonna be like how to call aliens from now on, and I'm gonna try to make it on the basis of the Guli and Revel name. Perhaps I want to take a look at Enough as well. Enough. Perhaps I want to take a look at what else? At the it's bokeh. I have seen the family names of my grandpa and dad and from my father, the family names. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go about the article again. I need to put it in the thing, in the description, because I didn't. And we're gonna read the 2.2 section, because it's been half the video and I am digressing into some other topics, while the aim is to talk about UAP's Gullivers. Is to talk about the Gullivers, but we didn't talk about the Gullivers yet. Why is the keyboard, why isn't it working? The keyboard is working, so why can't I edit it? Wait a minute. I can write here. Oh, no, I can't write. Oh no, I do. I can write. Well, okay, I cannot edit the document. So bad. I will need to add some more spacing to make it look more digestible and more pleasing to the eye, you know. Okay, whatever. So 2.2, to come back to the topic, international declassification efforts, a comparative analysis. Different nations have approached UAP declassification with varying degrees of transparency, speed, and completeness. This comparative analysis reveals how national security concerns and political culture shape the disclosure process. The UK MOD, so Minister of Defense, began releasing its UFO files to the National Archives in 2008, a process that has made thousands of pages of sighting reports, public correspondence, and internal policy documents available. So now it's like, yesterday I was like, oh, they want you to know. And then now it's like, oh, actually it's available. Let's see, it's 26 mark. So 26, I'm not born on the 26th of September. The files confirm that the MOD routinely destroyed UFO records older than 5 years until 1967. Okay, after which public interest prompted their retention. Marked 26. The official position repeated in Parliament is that the UFO desk was closed in 2009 because no sighting ever indicated a military threat. 25. So that's a lie. This stance is challenged by the content of the files themselves, which include detailed reports on the Rendlesham Forest incident, a case involving high-ranking military witnesses. Okay, so that was with the Greys. A case involving high-ranking military witnesses, radar contacts, and physical evidence. So perhaps that was with the Greys. The ones we call the Greys, the ones... Oh, is it? Was it another one? Another species? I don't know. The Spanish Air Force, so then Spain. So in 2009, like was not 2009, but it was an incident. Oh yeah, yesterday they told me to. Okay, so yesterday they told me to take a look at some stuff. I didn't. We're gonna go back on the article, and I'm gonna dig further in the article, because like they mentioned with glitches and so on, what was going on, they mentioned with glitches and so on that some articles were some parts of the articles were good to dive into. So hey, what I am with Gemini, what can you tell me about the what's up? Why is it an image? It's like it's the Rendlesham Forest incident. Rendlesham Forest incident. It looks like the file has been blocked somehow for the edits and shit like that. And copy paste that I cannot use my keyboard. In the UK. Check all secret services material available on the meta. Hey, little cat. Oh, it reminds me that I didn't check if you hear my voice, because last time I was here I was recording videos and was no voice, no sound. So check the National Archives. Okay, National Archives and the emoji. So now the internet is blocked, including the National Archives and available documentation from the MOD. So I don't have internet anymore right now. It's like I don't have any more internet on the computer, but it's like it's full. Wait a minute, I don't see what you see, but like here it's full. It's like it's 100% on top of the game, but or perhaps it's another one. Perhaps it's a repeater. Oh, that's a repeater. Can I connect myself to it? Yeah, sometimes I go a bit too quick in deductions. I mean, you would do the same as well, right? It's like, oh, right now, magically, I don't have access to the internet anymore because I want to find more information on UAPs. What a coincidence. So then you tend to naturally assume that it's a problem as that they are fucking around with the data, all right, with the network, with the connection. That when you see discrepancy with the phone, but actually it was not. So I'm generating the answer with the Diminina. Oh, I forgot to ask for links. I'm gonna have reference links. So now just a second. Check your internet connection and try again. So I have been fooled. Okay, hey, what can you tell me about the Reynolds-Ham forest incident in the UK? I have read as well that apparently like a group of militaries have been 100% have been stoned when they faced aliens. So Gullivers. And I didn't know that I could actually do three things at the same time, because right now I am tapping different words than what I am currently saying, and it's like I am operating on absolutely two different levels. But now I'm like, it's a bit complicated what's going on with the typing. Okay, yeah, it's like I am doing two things in parallel. What the fuck? It's amazing, but it's a bit freaky at the same time. Look at that. Sorry. Look at that. I typed all that while I was talking to you. And those are different words from what I've been saying. So you can absolutely do several things at the same time. And that's further evidence on what's going on. Right? So the Patterson. So this is why the Patterson are siding with me. Have been siding with me quite early, because they know shit about the aliens, about the Gullivers, and because they know shit about that, like for them it wasn't a no-brainer. So they quickly been like, okay, we are with you. Or perhaps they have been the entire time with me. Whatever. Who knows? I don't. So it's only about suppositions. We say that it's theories, conspiracy theories, but we won't use that word too much, because we are talking about what's up right now. It's not only theories, it's just hypothesis. To some extent, some of it is hypothesis, what I'm talking about, but all the rest is just factual. All right, it's not theories. And there is a conspiracy going on. There has been, because like there have been a counter conspiracy actually. So then the Poop Trash Order has theories of counter conspiracies against them. So they have conspiracy theories against them. It's just I'm debunking a bit the conspiracy theory things, so that you would be able to dig a bit in that on that hand and yourself. It's like you have some stuff that are purposely giving you information that's real with information that's fake, and the information that's fake is kind of it feels so real, it feels ridiculous to some extent, right? So this is the purpose it's like you can then call it defense, um, misinformation, protective misinformation. It's like you give real clues and you embed it in something that ridiculizes this real clues, and then you're like, no, this is just for the people not to think about it. Or you can be like, no, but that's for them not to think about it, like just to, in case they meet the information, then they know it's not real. Then they're gonna ridiculize it. I've done my job. I'm doing my job too. So wait a minute, I can.
Often dubbed Britain's Roswell, was a series of reported
So wait a minute.
sightings of unexplained lights and an alleged landing of a UFO in Rendlesham Forest, Suffolk, England, in late December 1980. The event.
So wait a minute. So the Brundlesham Forest incident, often dubbed Britain's Roswell, was a series of reported sighting of unexplained lights and an alleged landing of a UFO in the Rendlesham Forest, Suffolk, England, in late December 1980. Okay, so perhaps they are telling me that we are gonna get in contact soon. This is exciting. Nice. Like we're already in contact, but perhaps they're gonna show me more soon. Then, nice. And yeah, I've been discarding a lot of the actual communication with them because I didn't want to get manipulated on some referential that I didn't know if it was them or the clear space actually trying to blur the thing out and making it look fake. Right. So then I was like, no, I don't want to go there. Which was the point as well. The events took place near two United States Air Force USAF bases, RAF, Royal Air Force Woodbridge, and Royal Air Force Bent Waters. So then I'm gonna just put the thing on.
Took place near two United States Air Force USAF bases, RAF Woodbridge and RAF Bentwaters. Key events. On the night of December 26, 1980, security personnel from RAF Woodbridge reported seeing strange lights descending into the nearby forest. A small team was sent to investigate and claimed to have seen a luminous triangular-shaped craft with 3 landing legs. They reported seeing hieroglyphic-like symbols on its surface and that it moved silently through the trees. The following night, the Deputy Base Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Charles I Holt, led another team into the forest to investigate.
So wait a minute. They reported seeing hieroglyphic-like symbols on its surface, and that it moved silently through the trees. Again, this. I'm like, oh, don't do this. Oh my god. But perhaps they want to show unity with what's going on with me right now, and the forces right now. But I'm like, this is just confusing. I'd like it to be separate, but perhaps they don't want me to see this as being separate. That'd be easier if it was separate. That'd be freaking easier if it was separate. Or perhaps they were just telling me that it was going on, that it was about to happen. This, and now I'm like, no. Like they do this. They've been doing this quite a bit. Like they've been doing a symbol like this in the sky, and then I have seen like something related to this later on. I was like, oh, this is this. But then one day later, I was like, oh, this was actually this. And as well, the intelligence world, how do they communicate? How do they like to go about? In the same way, they like to be threatening that way, to do some analysis and to be like, this is gonna happen, and then make it happen. So this is a bit freaky, but they learned it from who? From the enemy, right? So on a record, so colonel's charge first had led another team into the forest to investigate. On a recorded audio tape.
Recorded audio tape, Holt can be heard describing an unidentified object in the sky that was emitting beams of light. The team also discovered 3 indentations in the ground and radiation readings at the alleged landing site. Secret Services and official documentation, the United Kingdom's Ministry of Defence, MOD, has stated that the Rendlesham Forest incident posed no threat to national security and was therefore not investigated as a security matter. Many documents relating to the incident have been declassified and are available at the National Archives under the file number DEFE 241948. These documents show that the MOD was not officially informed of the incident at the time, and that the file largely consists of correspondence with the public and internal memos from years after the event. One of the most important pieces of documentation is the Holt Memo, written by Lieutenant Colonel Holt to the MOD in January 1981, which details the events he and his team witnessed. The memo was released to the public in the US under the Freedom of Information Act in 1983. Additionally, a letter from a former Chief of Defence Staff, Lord Hill Norton, to the Defence Minister expressed concern about the potential vulnerability of UK airspace. The Minister, however, stated that there was not a grain of truth to any allegations of a cover-up. While some theories suggest the incident was a hoax, or a result of misidentified lights from the nearby Orfordness Lighthouse, or a meteor, the official documents do not provide a conclusive explanation. Former military personnel involved in the incident, including Lieutenant Colonel Holt, have since stated their belief that they witnessed an extraterrestrial event and that a cover-up took place. This video features a former USAF security specialist who claims he was told to, quote, keep his mouth shut about the Rendlesham Forest incident. YouTube video views will be stored in your YouTube history, and your data will be stored and used by YouTube according to its terms of service.
So, okay, interesting. So I told you about meteor, right? So here they say that they say that it was meteor, but then they've been showing to me so many meteors that they're just like, and so much ahead of time. Okay, so much ahead of time they've been doing this. So it was just to say that it really happened. It really happened. This is really what they've seen. And yes, hieroglyphs. Okay, interesting. So we stop here right now for this video, and I'm going about the next one. See you. Much love and take care.